Okay, so I just got this sort of twist cube. It's a simple shape mod, and I'm going to try and solve it now. I'm not expecting it to be too difficult. It looks like it's maybe a sort of chi puzzle that's been put in a different box by these Cubispeed people. Not really sure though, however. Anyway, I'm just going to quickly unbox it. And here it is. The plastic feels very similar to the Chi stickerless plastic. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's sort of got a bit of a texture to it, that sort of thing. And yeah, it's basically just a 3x3 that's been twisted along the Z-axis. So I'm going to just scramble that now and give it a go and see if I can solve it. Actually, before I do that, I have noticed that there's a little bit of dirt just here. I'm not sure how easy that is to see. So yeah. If that's the sort of thing that puts you off, then it's there. Anyway, scrambling now. Okay, I think that's sufficiently scrambled. While I was scrambling it, I noticed that it doesn't reverse corner cut very well, so it'll probably lock up a lot during solve, so it's definitely, I think, not designed to be speed solved. Actual sort of regular corner cutting isn't that great either. Guess it's okay, so it's not the biggest deal. It's not magnetic, so if that's something that's a deal breaker for you, probably don't get this one either. Anyway, I'm going to get started. I'm just going to try and solve it like a 3x3, except my plan is I'm going to do one of the flat faces first. I'm thinking probably white, and then while I'm doing my white cross, I'm going to make sure that the orientation of these centers is correct, so that then I just don't have to worry about orienting the centers in the end. Alright, so I'm going to get started with my white cross. And the way that I tend to orient these centers while I'm doing the cross is I will put a piece in the top layer and just make sure that it lines up, and then do a 180 to put it in, so sort of like the very beginner method of doing the cross. So I'll do that again with one of these. I'll put it in the top layer, rotate the face until the center will line up when I put it next to the piece. So this is incorrect because it doesn't line up. There we go, so that does line up, and then I'll just do a 180 to put it in. And it looks like I've got just one more. And it looks like I've actually botched this up, and the orientation of my centers is actually incorrect because I haven't followed the correct color scheme. So I'm going to fix that as well right now. So I think this one needs to go here so that it's between these two with the green on it. Then the red I think is correct. The blue needs to go over here next to the red as per the usual 3x3 color scheme. Red needs to go next to the blue. And then finally I can put this orange piece in. Okay, so that was a little bit of a mistake. It doesn't really matter so much. I don't think I'm going to bother trying to do F2L on this. I'm sure it wouldn't be that difficult, but for my first solve, I think I'm just going to do regular beginner method. So I will put corners in. That's one corner, two corners, three corners. Okay, and now we're up to the middle layer. And with this one, it's just these weird little pieces just here. So I'll just, I think putting them in, I only have to pay attention to their orientation, which I can test by putting them in the top layer again, and then sort of sliding them down here. So because this one is smooth here, that'll line up there. So I need to put it in like this. So I'll do the same sort of trick with this one. So I'll put it in the top layer, test it, and it does line up there. So I'll put this one in like this. Okay, so now we're up to the top layer, and I might give doing OLL and PLL a go. So this one looks like this regular case where I can do this to get the top layer. And this is, I believe, an F-perm, so I'll try and do that. Hopefully I can not mess up because of the cube turning badly. And I've messed up due to the cube turning badly. Let's see if I can recover. Alright, guess I'm gonna do just beginner method. Okay, so there we go. A nice little shape mod, fairly easy, I would say. I think it would be fairly simple to do CFOP on this. There's not really any parts where it's difficult to tell what piece goes where, so if you're interested in that sort of thing, that would be possible. Other than that, I think that's all. So thank you for watching, and subscribe if you want to see more. Bye.